Hello traders and welcome to tradingwithbill.com. I'm Bill. We're in Thailand and we're going to talk about Forex. Traders, great to be with you on a Tuesday. It is October 17th, 2017. Wow. Wow. So what are we looking at? Like 8.5 weeks and we'll be at Christmas. Unbelievable. All right. Well, let's talk markets here on a serious note. These markets, my friends, are horrible. Really, really horrible. I took a euro trade as, per our trade plan yesterday. I'm going to tell you, from Asia to London lunch, the euro dollar moved less than 20 pips in both directions. Total of 20 pips in, 7, 8 hours, 9 hours. Unbelievably crazy. I have to be honest with you. And it's just all over. If you just keep looking at charts, you'll see this stuff over and over and over. I don't understand it. I'm not hearing anybody else who has an explanation why the markets are like this. The U.S. stock markets are bullish continuously now. What are we on now? 5 years, 4 years that the U.S. stock market has been bullish, maybe even longer. And there's just no giving up. So I'm saying, well, why is Forex so in the mud? Why aren't we moving anywhere? Maybe it's because of the politics between countries. Maybe that's really put a damper on people trading money, because money is tight all over the world. The nice thing about being an expat living in Thailand, I meet people from all over the world, and nobody's come up to me and said, wow, we just have tons and tons of money. That's not happening. We're hearing there is no money. Okay? People are cutting their vacation shorter. There is no money. Maybe that's the reason. Only a speculation, no evidence of nothing. All right, let's take a look at what's going on today. We did have Aussie data just come out just a little bit ago. We had RBA meeting minutes came out. New Zealand had CPI come out today, and it was a good number. And so, yeah, that's about it. As far as Asia goes, we drug on down into the Great British Pound has CPI today for year-on-year, month-on-month. PPI input month-on-month for September. And Germany has zoo current conditions today. That'll probably be a little bit of a shaker there. We'll keep an eye on that for sure. I always like those zoo numbers. I don't know, they just do something. I don't know what it is. The euro has zoo economic sentiment today. And, of course, we have speakers all day long. You got core CPI out of the euro, CPI month-on-month, year-on-year. Great British Pound Governor Carney speaks today, just before the U.S. session. In the U.S. today, we have industrial production month-on-month today, import price index today, and export price index today in the U.S. session. We do have the global dairy trade price index today. As usual, there is no time and it says tentative. If I'm not mistaken, it usually comes out about between 10 and 12 Eastern Standard Time. So we will keep an eye on that. Going into tomorrow's Asia session, we have NAB quarterly business confidence in Asia tomorrow for data. And that'll be it as far as that goes. Okay, let's take a look at gold is still below that 1,300 at 1,296 and 47 cents. Brent oil is at 57.78. WTI is at 51.80. Again, staying above that $50 a barrel mark. Natural gas is up 0.51%. U.S. coffee is negative 1.98%. S&P futures up 0.01%. NASDAQ futures up 0.05%. Dow up 0.37%. Small cap 2000 negative 0.07%. S&P VIX is up 3.12% with the DAX up 0.09%. Nikkei 225 is up 0.52%, and the dollar index is up 0.06% at 93.20. Again, above that 93 level. We like to see that. Traders, let's look at our trade of the day today. My trade of the day today is all about the pound. This looks like yesterday's trade, doesn't it? Just like we saw in the euro yesterday. This was basically the same thing. We've got a confluence on top. We've got all the EMAs on top of price, and we're hoping that this is going to push price down. I'd like to get in this at 1.3240. Excuse me. And we would like to put our stop at 1.3280. So 40 pip drawdown. But that's not bad. The 40 pip drawdown is not bad. Why? Because we're going for 100 pips. We're going for 31.40 to take profit. One thing I really like about this chart, it is a wide open space after we get clear of that 32.30 area. We're in a wide open space, and I like that. You know, I like trading wide open spaces, and we're just going to take profit at a reasonable area, and that would be support, and that's because of the candles left of the chart. Always look left of the chart, my friends. It gives you so much information. We do have angle and separation, on these pairs. On the exponential moving averages. So just keep an eye on that. We don't want them to start closing, right? When are you going to take this trade? That's a good question. Can you take it now in Asia? Yes, you can. I pretty much think I'm going to wait for a London Open with the volatility of the Open and see if I can get in this, and we'll enter this trade at London Open. The trade is ready to be entered. I don't need any more confirmation. I don't need anything now. It just looks ready to go. And we're just waiting just to make sure we don't get a close above that 200 before we want to get into this trade. We want to get into this trade safely, so I might wait for another 2 or 3 candles. Like I said, probably London Open. I'll get into this. That's my trade of the day on the pound dollar. Let me show you the. Let me show you this euro. So I got in this trade, by the way, and you can see where I got in it, right? So I got in it. The bottom line to this is I didn't lose anything on the trade. I made about 6 pips. That's it. I got out. I call that break even. Anything between 5 and 0 pips is break even. 5 pips, break even. I got out of the trade. Why did I get out of the trade? I got out of the trade, traders, because I was in the trade way too long. I was in this trade going on 4 or 5 hours, and this was not moving. I'm in the trade. This goes sideways, then it pops up. Well, I'm out of this trade here, right? I got my, 5 pips, and I got out. This goes sideways, and then into London lunch, New York session, boom, comes back up. Well, we've tested the 200 exponential moving average, and it's continued to come down. This was an entry. The 200 exponential moving average was an entry. Unfortunately, that's the middle of the night for me, so of course I didn't see it, and I didn't put in an order for it. So that's what's going on in the euro. We are going to get rid of all this stuff. We move. Yes, I want to remove those. Thank you. All right, so that's what's going on the euro dollar today. I really don't have anything else to look at today. Everything is sideways. You can see it on my charts. It's just what it is, my friends. There's not a lot happening. Not a lot happening. Just be careful in your trades. Trade small. Trade small. If you normally go in with 3 lots, go in with 1 lot, right? Go in with 2 lots so you can, use one for a runner if you want. But go in small. This is not the time to go in to a position full throttle. Traders, thank you so much for being with me. Always remember to trade smart and not hard. Traders, have a great trading day on this Tuesday, and we will catch you tomorrow morning in Asia. Take care now. Bye-bye.